What if I told you Jesus came to abolish religion? What if I told you voting Republican doesn't... Sorry, miss.
It's alright, you can do it.
Voting Republican wasn't really his mission. Okay. What if I told you Jesus came to abolish religion? What if I told you voting Republican wasn't really his mission? What if I told you Republican wasn't automatically mean Christian? When you call some people blind, doesn't automatically gives you vision. I mean, if religion is so great, why does it start with so many wars? Why build huge churches while fail to feed the poor? Tell a single mom that God doesn't love them if they never had a divorce. While in the Old Testament, God actually called religious people whores. Religion might preach grace, but another thing they practice tends to ridicule God's people. They did it to John the Baptist. They can fix their problems, so they mask it. It's like religion is like spraying perfume on the casket. See, the problem with religion is it never gets to the core. It's behavior modification, like a long list of chores. See, look, like I dress on the outside, they can look nice and neat, but it's funny. They used to do it to their mummies while their corpse rots underneath. Well, I don't judge it. I'm just saying, quit putting on your fake look. People can know you're a Christian by your Facebook. I mean, in every other aspect of life, logic is unworthy. Just because you, it's like saying you play for Lakers just because you bought a jersey. So this was me too, but no one seemed to be on to me. So on Sunday I'd go to church, but Saturday getting faded, acting I was simply created and just had sex and get wasted. I spent my whole life building this facade of neatness. But now I know Jesus, I boast in my weakness. It's not a hospital it's not a museum for good people. It's hospital for the broken. So I don't have to hide my failure. I don't have to hide my sin. Because it doesn't depend on me, it depends on Him. See, when I was God's enemy, and certainly not a fan, He looked down and said, I want that man. Remember when He called glutton and drunkard by a religious man, but Son of God never support self-righteousness, not now, not then. Now back to the one thing that is vital to mention, how Jesus and religion are opposite spectrum. See, one is creation of God, and one is man-made invention. One is the cure, and one is the infection. See, religion says do, Jesus says done. Religion says slaves, Jesus says son. Religion puts you in bondage, Jesus sets you free. Well, religion makes you blind, but Jesus makes you see. That is why religions and Jesus, they are both in two different plans. Religion is man searching for God, but Christianity is God searching for man. Which is why salvation is my own, and forgiveness is mine. It's not by my merits, but Jesus' obedience alone. He took the thorn of crowns and blood dripped down His face. While He was being murdered, He yelled, Father, forgive them, they know not what they do. Because when He was dangling on that cross, He was thinking of you. Which is why I was kneeling on that cross and saying, come on, there's room. So religion, no, I hate it. I'm literally resented. Because when Jesus said, "It is finished," I believe he meant it. Thank you.